It's just you versus an entire army. It would best if you just surrender.
Or you can die trying to fight. What's the matter? Can't handle a few hundred soldiers? You are brave for an enemy, but let's see if you really are a threat to the Empire. The army surrounds you. You feel a chill go down your spine. They stare you down. The soldiers move quickly to block your strikes. The army is working as one. Each of them is taking turns attacking you. You are being overwhelmed with how many there are. One of the soldiers manages to land a hit on your side, causing you to lose your balance. They quickly follow up with another hit to your head. You are on the ground now. The soldiers surround you and are getting ready to finish you off. You have no chance. The soldiers all raise their weapons to strike you. You close your eyes, waiting for the end. You feel a sharp pain in your side. You look down to see a sword sticking out of you. The soldiers back away, thinking you are dead. The soldiers lower their weapons, thinking you are no longer a threat. They turn to leave, but one of them stops and looks back. The soldier walks closer to you, checking to see if you are really dead. You can hear him whisper to himself, "Is he really gone?" The soldier leans down and touches your neck to check for a pulse. You can feel his hand on your skin. You can tell he is getting more worried by the second. He grabs your arm and tries to pull you up. The other soldiers notice that the soldier is trying to move you. One of them calls out, "What are you doing?" The soldier who was trying to move you looks over at the others. He seems unsure of what to say. He stutters, he's just not breathing. He must be dead." The others look at you and see you on the ground. They all seem shocked. One of them says, "What did you do?" The soldier who was trying to move you looks at the others and says, "I just checked his pulse. He's definitely dead. We can't just leave him here." One of the other soldiers speaks up, "We should at least bury him. It's not right to just leave him here." The others agree. They all go over to you and pick you up. They carry you away. They find a spot in the woods and dig a grave for you. They place you in the grave and cover it with dirt. They stand there in silence for a moment. One of the soldiers looks down at the grave and whispers, "I'm sorry we had to do this." The soldiers all turn to leave. They walk away from the grave and start to head back to the Empire. You are alone now. You can hear the soldiers walking away. You feel the cold dirt covering you. It's quiet and dark. You feel weak and tired. Your body feels numb. You try to take a deep breath, but it is difficult. You are still alive, but it doesn't feel like it. You focus your power and you see that the soldiers are indeed gone. They're far away from the woods now. You appear above the ground. You feel relieved to be out of the grave. You look around and see the woods are empty. You can't see the soldiers anywhere. The air feels fresh and clean. The sun is shining and the birds are chirping. It's a beautiful day. You remember the fight with the soldiers. You remember how they surrounded you and attacked. You remember the pain of the sword piercing your side. You look at your side and see a long cut where the sword had hit you. It's still bleeding a little. You touch your side and feel the blood. You're still alive, but you're definitely injured. You look around and see that you're alone in the woods. There's no one else here. It's peaceful, but you feel weak and tired. You need to get help. You focus your power and use it to heal your wounds. The bleeding stops and the pain slowly fades away. You feel much better now. You sit there for a few minutes, just taking in the peace and quiet. You see a small bunny hopping through the woods. It stops for a moment and looks at you. It seems to be curious about you. The bunny's ears perk up and it hops closer to you. It seems friendly. It sits down next to you and looks up at you with its big eyes. The bunny tilts its head to the side. It seems to like the sound of your voice. It leans closer and sniffs you. The bunny's nose twitches as it sniffs you. It seems to be enjoying the smell. It hops up onto your lap and sits there, looking up at you. The bunny's eyes light up when it sees the carrot. It immediately starts eating it. Its tail wags happily as it eats. The bunny stops eating and looks up at you. It seems to understand what you're asking. It nods its head. The bunny nods again. It seems to be on its own. The bunny looks down at the ground. Its ears droop and it seems sad. It nods again, confirming your suspicion. The bunny's eyes light up. It jumps off your lap and runs around you in circles, seeming excited by the idea. The bunny follows you as you walk out of the woods. It seems to trust you and is happy to have found someone to protect it. You arrive at your home. It's a small house in the middle of the woods. The bunny seems curious about its new home. It looks around, sniffing everything. The bunny's ears perk up and it runs up to you, nuzzling against your leg. It seems to really like you. The bunny's eyes close and it leans into your hand. It seems to be enjoying the attention. It makes a quiet purring sound. The bunny starts to fall asleep in your hand. Its little body is so soft and fluffy. It's so cute. You close your eyes and focus your power. You see that the Empire is still far away from here. They are heading back to their city. You see Stella walking through the streets of the city. She is talking to some other soldiers. They seem to be discussing their next move. You focus your power and you hear Stella's voice. She is saying, "We need to find that enemy and finish them off for good." You hear Stella say, "I'm sure they're hiding somewhere in the woods. We need to find them and make sure they don't come back." Stella's voice stops talking. She seems surprised to hear your voice. She turns to look around, trying to figure out where you are. Stella's voice grows more angry. You're the one who escaped us. You think you can just walk away from this? I'll find you and make you pay for what you did. Stella pauses. She seems to be thinking, yes, I remember. I remember how you killed so many of my soldiers. I remember how you escaped from us. Stella's voice is filled with rage. Don't you dare bring my empire into this. I'll make sure you regret the day you ever crossed us. Stella pauses again. She seems to be thinking, remember what? Stella's eyes go wide. She is shocked by what she is seeing. She stares at the image of you being buried for a long time. She doesn't say anything. Stella is still speechless. She finally finds her voice. How did you survive? Stella's face is filled with rage. She clenches her fists. You wouldn't dare. You would never win against us. Stella's voice is full of confidence. You won't win. My army is too strong. We will destroy you. Stella stands there, staring at you. She doesn't know what to say. She is angry and frustrated, but she knows she can't do anything about it. She just watches as you walk away. Stella is still staring at you. She seems to be thinking about something. She doesn't say anything, but you can see the anger in her eyes. the bunny is still sleeping on your lap. It looks so peaceful. You can't help but feel a little bad for Stella. She seems so determined to find you, but she doesn't know that you're already so far away. You use your power to create two Imperial walkers. They stand on either side of your house, towering over it. They are massive and intimidating. The walkers turn to face you. They look down at you with their cold, mechanical eyes. They seem to be waiting for your command. The walkers both nod their heads in understanding. They are ready to do whatever you say. You see Stella standing in front of her army. She is giving orders to her soldiers. She seems determined to find you. Her army is large and well equipped. They are ready to fight. Stella looks up at you. She seems surprised to see you. She shouts at her soldiers, "Prepare for battle." Stella's face is filled with anger. She looks at you with a look of hatred. She shouts, "You won't be waiting for long. We'll be there soon." Stella turns to her soldiers and they begin to march towards your house. You can see the walkers in the distance following behind them. You create 59 more walkers and a massive star destroyer. The walkers line up in front of your house, ready to defend it. The star destroyer hovers above you, its engines rumbling. You contact Grand Admiral Thrawn. He answers immediately. What is it? Thrawn looks out the window and sees the walkers and the Star Destroyer. He looks surprised. What is going on? Who is attacking us? Thrawn's face darkens. Stella? Why would she attack us? She is our ally. Thrawn listens as you tell him everything that happened. He seems shocked and angry. I can't believe this. I need to talk to her.